I want to talk to y'all about behind the photo. It's something I'm doing. All right. So I was supposed to vlog, right? I went to the beach a couple days ago, and I forgot to take my mic with me. Okay, and I was really regretting it because now I gotta do it this way. Um, my mic normally I would just use a regular mic. I wouldn't use this mic, but I thought, you know what? I put the lights on. I had this set up for the podcast, and the podcast we just did one, so I was like, you know what? I'll use it for this. A little more better audio. That way you can't really hear me over there, but yet you can still hear me. So either way, a little bit is about this topic is I'm starting this new segment, right? It's called Behind the Photo, and pretty much it's gonna be the story behind the photo. Um, no, I'm not always gonna have these gorgeous headphones on, but for right now, it's able for y'all to hear me with this mic and me hear myself. That way, I don't sound stupid. And yes, I am gonna trim up this beard. I've been working a little bit too much to have some time for that, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get it. So, let's take a look a little bit at this photo, right? So, here's the photo. Now, this photo is of a dead fish, right? And this fish is, I wouldn't say is like a art piece, because obviously there's death in beauty, right? No matter what you're doing. It was something that I saw as soon as I walked onto the beach, and I instantly thought this would be a great picture. I was gonna vlog it, and I was like, that might be a little too rough. So when I was noticing this photo, right after I took it, it was shot on my M50, which is what I'm filming on now, and it was the 35 lens, which is what I'm filming on now. I believe it was like, the lens is an f2. The ISO I think was on like, I want to say it was like on like, it was outside and stuff like that. So I want to say it was on like, I think it was like 200 or something like that. I'll have to look. I'll have to look because I don't want to tell you the wrong information. And it was something that I saw it, and boom, I just shot it, right? And instantly I started thinking, there's a lot of birds around, and I saw them, and I like saw them picking at it. So I did like the whole like National Geographic side of me, right? And ooh, sorry. So I did the whole National Geographic side of me, and I said, if I pick up this fish and move it, I could get a better picture, because I could put it next to the water, and I could bring the birds from the back of like where the sand dunes are towards the water, and it'll represent as if the fish just got stuck, fresh fish, a kill, that kind of feel. So, and mind you, I've worked with animals before cinematography, before photography, before I was a director. I've worked with them for years, right? My like first animal job was hand feeding black tip reef sharks. So, like grabbing a dead fish is nothing. Pick it up, move it, and I place it in this sand area where there's nobody around, right? I'm sitting there with my camera, and I have the setting set, and I'm facing this fish, and this little bitty bird comes up, right, and starts eating at it, completely clueless that I am there, right? It's like food, boom, okay? And I just start taking photos. I just start going at it and noticing that this bird is just minding its business. I'm minding mine, but yet it's still letting me get a picture, multiple at that, is just really, really daunting to me. And I thought about this. I was like, I always post this to my social media, but I never truly post it on like how I got it and what happened behind that memory. Because, and Peter McKinnon says this, you're not just capturing a point of time in a photo, you're capturing a memory. So I'm there and I'm taking these photos and it's going great. Well, then the bird notices me and starts coming up, and I take this front shot photo, right? And again, I'm on a 35 because I didn't plan to do like any long distance photography shots, or I didn't plan on, wide super lens. I'm actually getting used to just using either a 35 or a 50. This looks great, right? And I'm not that far from y'all, but yet it looks great. I'm focused in, outside's blurred out, and I'm, doing my thing. And so the vlog style for this is, I didn't want it to be like, oh, hey, camera right in my face. You know what I mean? So when I thought about this setup, I thought, you know what? Let's do a segment called Behind the Picture. I showed them the pictures that I'm doing and vlog it this way, And I was really, really fascinated with this. This bird had just no worry at all, came right up to me, and I want to say I was like this, and my foot was sticking out, and it just came right up to my feet, and I was able to take some photos. And then it got kind of scared to hearing the actual like clicking of the camera, so it kind of went back a little bit and then turned around, and I got these amazing photos. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, like, these photos have to be shared with other people who love animal photography, who love animals, who just love photography, or who just follow my stuff. And so that's why I wanted to do this. But the best part about that is it's a 2-hour drive from where I was at to the beach, right? So I come back home, and then there's something waiting for me, right? And I really needed this, okay? I really, really needed this. So like, I'm gonna show you this, and know that I get my stuff from Amazon. Cameras, though, I get from Canon. All my other equipment, like certain things, right? Obviously, if it's gonna be a drone, from DJI, gimbals, DJI, all that kind of stuff. But things like this, I get from Amazon because they're cheaper, yet they do the job. See if it focuses in. Boom. Movo camera cleaning kit. This right here, this is money. Now, I want y'all to understand something. No matter your budget, you can always find gems off of Amazon, okay? Whether it be mics, right? Lenses, cameras, tripods. The tripod that y'all are on right now, I spent $15. It was Amazon Prime, so it was free shipping, and it was literally, like here the next day afternoon, something like that, and it's only 0.5 ounces in like weight. It goes up to 5 feet 6 inches. And it fits, it just collapses like to the height of this, right? And it was so cool. It was super cool. I like tested it, and I did the M50 on it, as well as the 80D, the Canon 80D. And it was like, whoa, this is great. It holds every single weight. When you get higher, like the Komodo dragons from Red, or the heavier cinematic cameras, it doesn't do as well. It'll still do it, but it needs a little bit more height. But if you're in a bind, that's the only one you got, it'll get the job done. Just put like a clip at the end of the bottom, and it'll stop it from moving. But this right here, I want to say it was like $24, and it comes with a case. So how about we just open it and check it out, right? So normally I would do the B shots, but since I'm using this mic, I don't want to mess up the audio synchronicity, I don't want to mess up the audio synchronicity, or the syncopation. There we go. The syncopation of the audio with the actual visual. Just because like I want this video to be about the photo, not about what I'm trying to show y'all with this. So, but other stuff, B-roll. So it's really cool. Really durable lens, kind of really good, you know. Fits in my bag. Okay, so looking at this, it'll fit right into the top of my camera bag with all my like just kind of accessories. So, air. Sorry, we call this air, right? The people that I've worked with, other people, they call it something else. This is to get the dust out of your camera. Okay. You have your lens sprays. What else you got in here? Let's see. And by the way, like it's like looks like this, so it like holds up everything. Let's see what we got. We got stickers. We got a brush to clean your sensors. What's this? Huh. I don't know what this is, but it's like a little pen thing that something comes out. We'll have to go through that later. I'm gonna do a separate video for like all the equipment that I have. I just want to show y'all. So these are sensor cleaning swabs, and these are microfabric cleaning cloths. So you get a pretty good amount of them. Get like these, then you get the bigger packs. But the only thing about using this like 35 is that I can't like show you like elongated shit. It has to be like super close. Oh, this looks, you know, great kind of film. So let's put that back. Let's put this back. And now I have a whole camera cleaning kit for when I go places. Like I went to the sand, right, the beach, and that got into the lens. And I literally had the last of my stuff to like use, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have any more to clean. What am I gonna do? I show up at my house and there's this here, and I totally forgot that I ordered it. So comes in handy. But like, yeah, guys, don't be afraid to order things off of Amazon. If you don't know it's good and you never heard of it, YouTube it. I promise you somebody has used it or somebody bought it just to do a video on it for that purpose, and you find some really good gems. I got these GVM lights that I've never heard of before, and I just YouTubed them, and now like you could do a lot with them. They can do candlelight, they can do strobes, paparazzi effects, parties, cop lights, and with the right bouncing and the cameras and lenses, you can really use them for some really good cinematic stuff. For this one, I wanted to make something really bright, kind of like blurred out in the back, but yet you can see it's like overexposed. I'll probably do some color grading before posting this, but I didn't want to make it so like perfect, pitch perfect, because it's gonna fluctuate. Not until I really get what I need to kind of make this a little bit better. I want to get a better audio system for it, because I don't want to vlog with like a huge mic and a pop filter and crap like that. I wanted to make it like, you know, a little bit better. And the stuff that I use, I only use it for projects. I don't want to use it for like YouTube stuff. And I can. I guess that's me being picky, but I thought this would be cool. I have it set up, and I wanted just to y'all focused on this actual picture. But I'm really tempted to like pitch my work to a National Geographic type of expedition, you know, whether it's just getting photos for their magazine or going behind the scenes with the crew and doing photography as they document series or something like that. I really find it cool and fascinating to do some animal photography. Again, working with animals self for years, I know what it's like, and I know what it takes to work with them. I have an exotic handler's license. I can handle whales or dogs or bunnies, it doesn't matter. And I know what equipment it takes. I know what kind of patience it takes, and how to be safe and careful with them, and take the, you know, precautions for the animal and for yourself. So taking that with the photography, I could get really close and personal with certain animals that a lot of people can't, because either they're afraid or they don't know how to work with them. Which me, like, I've been bitten by snakes. I've been scratched. I've been, rubbed by sharks, and I've worked with orcas and belugas and dolphins, and so I'm really not afraid to get really close with everything. And being scuba certified kind of helps me get some underwater shots and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about, the actual like photo of this thing, and this fish and this bird really shows a like aspect on how one's death can help somebody else's, I don't want to say survival, but like the circle of life and the food chain is this fish obviously alive would have outswam this fish outswam this bird and outpowered it for sure. But with this actual like with him being dead, this bird was able to eat however long he wanted to. You see the bird size and you see the fish size. I mean, the eyes were completely gone, but yet this bird was just eating what he could with the size of the bill he had, and the fish was just like, boom, he's dead. Can't do anything about it, but yet there was still so much to feed off of. 5 little of those birds could have ate off this one fish, right? And there was 2 dead. The other one was actually like bitten in like half, and that was like a little too much to put on here, and a little bit too much to, I don't want to say like take pictures of, because I could have, you know what I mean? But I just didn't want to be like, ooh, that was a little vulgar, because like guts and stuff were out. I could have made a Halloween special. Damn. But anyway, I wanted to be like, yo, that was really cool. How'd you get this? How'd you get so close? And they'll be like, was it a telephonic lens? Like, no. I just got really daring and moved the fish next to my feet and snapped some photos while this bird came to eat. And it almost didn't. It almost didn't. It was walking up, and it was going to go to the other fish, but then the other bird started like messing with it, so it just came over to this other bird, to this dead one that I had, and I got the picture. And so having that like sparked this creative aspect for me, as where I'm gonna be like, yo, boom, behind the picture, this is the whole new thing coming out. I'm gonna do this segment. It's gonna show exactly what I do, what the picture is, the settings I took, and all of that. So if y'all want to see more, this is the first episode, and we're definitely do some more vlogs, and I'll definitely bring the mic next time. I promise. Okay, but for now, I'm Robert Bettis. This is Behind the Picture on Pegasus channel. Later.